welcome in. We are live here from Bob Vetter Field here at Palomar College. I am Trevor Tanner, and we are here to broadcast our first baseball game as that pitch is swung on and missed for out number 2 of the inning. So 2 quick outs for the Comets as they are taking on the Imperial Valley Desert Warriors. And now on the mound for the Comets is Joey Navarro. He's had 9 appearances on the year with a 4-0 record. That first pitch is in there for a strike. And up to the plate for the Warriors is Jesus Arreola. Next pitch is down low. Counts even now, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one's low and outside, ball 2. Currently has a 6.82 ERA, but has been strong these past couple of games. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. This one is popped back foul. Counts even now, 2-2. He's done a great job on the mound so far. Getting a fly out on the first pitch and then striking out the next batter. Here comes the 2-2. And rings him up looking for out number 3 of the inning. 1-2-3 goes the Warriors, and we'll be back for the bottom half of the first.
So, it's time to think about college. But what are you going to study? Let us help. We're Palomar College, and we train for success. The transportation sector is rapidly shifting from fossil fuels to alternative fuels. The demand for qualified technicians has never been higher. Our program addresses the current needs of the industry with an eye toward the future. Your new career in zero-emissions vehicle technologies is waiting, and Palomar will get you there.
Are you interested in how language and communication can help shed light on global issues, struggles, and stories? Are you fascinated by building a world where people connect to each other through language, philosophy, ideas, and cultural expression? If so, then Humanities and Languages is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include American Sign Language or English Translation and Interpreting, English, Philosophy, and World Languages. Ready to learn more? To view all of the degrees and certificates in the Humanities and Languages pathway, be sure to visit the Palomar Pathways.
And we are back now for the bottom of the first. And batting first for the Comets is the left fielder, Braden Peterson-Cheek. As he swings and misses, counts even now, 1-1. He's coming in with a .347 batting average on the year, driving in 28 RBIs and 1 home run. This one grounded back up the middle. Shortstop fields it cleanly. Throwing to first is just in time for the first out of the inning.
Second, number 36, first baseman, Drake Cobb.
As they bring up the first baseman, Drake Cobb, having a great year, batting .329 and 20 RBIs on the year. Here comes the first pitch. That one's high for ball 1. This is the last game of the regular season before we head into playoffs, as Palomar will be hosting round 1. Takes a big cut there. Counts even now, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. This one's fouled down the right field line. One ball and 2 strikes on Cobb. Here comes the 1-2. This one is popped up. Shallow outfield and barely caught by the first baseman. Almost could have been a disastrous play, but caught for out number 2.
Batting third, number 17, catcher Carter Jones.
As that'll bring up the catcher Carter Jorson, batting .378 on the year, and looking to get the first hit of the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. He's going to take strike 1. Next pitch is fouled back. Counts now 0-2. On the mound for the Desert Warriors, it's George Villanueva. He's currently 3-5 on the year with a 4.62 ERA. Here's the pitch. This one is lined to the shortstop and caught for the third out of the inning. So both teams go 1, 2, 3 in the first, and we will be right back for the top half of the second.
Are you interested in a career in the global marketplace where you can own your own business or become a manager leading a business team? Do you want to use your creativity in advertising, marketing, and social media? Would you like to apply your skills in supply chain and logistics, or manage budgets in accounting and finance? If so, then business is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include accounting, business administration, business management, management information systems, and real estate. Ready to learn more? To view all of the degrees and certificates in the business pathway, be sure to visit the Palomar Pathways Mapper on the college website.
Are you interested in a career protecting people and working with the public during times of crisis? Or do you want to work in a medical setting and help people recover from accidents or illnesses and live a healthy and fulfilling life? If so, then Health and Public Service is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include Administration of Justice, Nursing, Basic Police Academy, Fire Technology and Fire Academy, Paramedic Training, and Registered Dental Assistant.
And we are back here for the top half of the second inning. Score is still 0-0. Here comes the first pitch. That one is in there for strike 1. And up for Imperial Valley is Reynaldo Montiel. He's having a great year, batting .336 with 25 RBIs and 1 home run. Here's the 0-1. It's going to be in the dirt. Counts even now, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. This one is grounded up the middle and gets through the infield. And that'll be the first base hit of the ball game. So the Desert Warriors get the leadoff man on.
Batting fifth, number 10, center fielder Kenneth Urquidez.
As that'll bring up the center fielder Kenneth Urquidez. Having just a great year, batting .376 with 24 RBIs. Here's the first pitch. That one is in there for strike one. Now here comes the 0-1 pitch. Great pitch that time. And he is ahead of the count. It's now 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one is fouled off, and we will do it again. Here comes the 0-2. This one is fouled back once more. And the 0-2 pitch again. That one's going to be low and outside for ball one. And the 1-2 pitch. This one has gotten to the shortstop. Throw to second in time for out number one. And not in time for the double play, but the Comets get one.
Batting sixth, number 16, second baseman, Angel Puentes.
And now for Imperial Valley to bring up the second baseman, Angel Puentes. Batting .298 on the year with 33 RBIs. Here's the first pitch as the runner is stealing. Grounded to third. Got to throw to first. And in time for the second out. Not able to double him up there with the runner moving.
And seventh, number one, shortstop, Seth Johnson.
So there's now two gone in the top of the second as it'll bring up the shortstop, Seth Johnson, batting .290 on the year with 20 RBIs and 2 home runs. First pitch is swung and missed. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That one is in there, strike two. He's down in the count now, 0-2. Here comes the pitch. It's going to get past the catcher, and Urquidez is going to take third. So the count's now 1-2, and the Desert Warriors have a man just 90 feet away. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. This one is fouled into the Comets dugout, and we will do the 1-2 again. The 1-2 pitch, fouled down the first base line. Here's the 1-2 again. Rings him up looking again. That's a third strikeout of the day, and scores so 0-0 as we will head into the bottom half of the second. We will be right back.
2-0.
So we have anthropology days. Today is the first day. It was pretty much all activities and games, getting people who don't know about anthropology either interested or just introduce them to it.
We're trying to demonstrate the different areas of anthropology and show students that we have a lot to offer and that it can be a great major for a lot of people.
And we are back now in the bottom half of the second. Batting first is the designated hitter, A.J. Klubeck, as he shows bunt and takes strike one. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Comes to be high and inside. Counts even now 1-1. He's coming into this game batting .372 on the year, with 19 RBIs and a home run. Now this one is chopped back up the middle, fielded by the second baseman, throwing to first, takes him off the bag, and Klubeck is on there with a leadoff single. That was a tough play that time for the second baseman. Had to make the throw on the run. Not able to get him there in time as it comes to the leadoff man on.
Justin Tucker.
It'll bring up the center fielder now, Justin Tucker, batting .336 on the year with 40 RBIs and 3 home runs. First pitch is way upstairs for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. High for ball two. The 2-0 pitch. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Counts now 3-0. Here's a 3-0 pitch to Tucker. That one is outside, so 4-pitch walk, and the Comets get their 2 leadoff men on.
Batting sixth, number 4, right fielder, Gavin Malcolmson.
It'll bring up the right fielder, Gavin Malcolmson, batting just .200 on the year with just 6 RBIs. Showing bunt, pulls it back, and takes strike one. Comets have the 2 leadoff guys on and are looking to take an early lead here in the bottom of the second. Now here's the 0-1. Showing bunt again, pulls it back. That one is down low. Counts even now, 1-1. Now pickoff move to second. Not in time. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Showing bunt and lays it down. The throw to first is going to be just in time for the first out, but the Comets move the runners up into scoring position with just one away.
Batting seventh, number 18, third baseman, Adrian Macias.
So to bring up the first baseman, Adrian Macias, batting .250 on the year with 34 RBIs and a chance to knock in one or two right here. Here comes the first pitch. That was going to be low for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. That one is going to be in there for strike one. A late call that time, but it counts even now 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is popped high and out of play. Counts now 1-2 on Macias. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That one's going to be high. Counts even now 2-2. This one is chop fouled on the third base line. Counts so 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Late swing, but able to fight that one off foul. Doing a great job at the plate, staying alive. Counts still 2-2, only one away with a runner on second and third for Palomar. The 2-2 pitch. This one is grounded just fouled on the third baseline. Now 3 straight pitches have been fouled off by Macias, and we will do the 2-2 once more. The 2-2 pitch is going to get away from the catcher, and the runner is going home. The throw is in time. What a play that time from the backstop for Imperial Valley, able to chase that wild pitch down, guns it to the pitcher covering home, and gets a second out of the inning. So there's now 2 away with a runner on third for Palomar. Counts full, 3-2. Here's a 3-2 pitch. This one is popped up in a deep left field, but under it and caught for out number 3, and that'll do it. So the Comets get 2 on, but nobody scores. We're still knotted up at 0-0, and we will be right back.
2 zeros.
So, it's time to think about college. But what are you going to study? Let us help. We're Palomar College, and we train for success. The transportation sector is rapidly shifting from fossil fuels to alternative fuels. The demand for qualified technicians has never been higher. Our program addresses the current needs of the industry with an eye toward the future. Your new career in zero-emissions vehicle technologies is waiting, and Palomar will get you there.
Woke up this morning with the sunrise in my eyes. Just like a new day, a breath of fresh air in my life.
And we are back now for the top half of the third. Score so 0-0. And we'll bring up the pitcher, George Villanueva, batting .244 on the year with 15 RBIs as he takes strike one. Now the 0-1 pitch is grounded up the middle. Diving play by the second baseman. Throwing to first is in time for out number one. Great play that time by the Comets second baseman to make the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, number 17, catcher Nicholas Brownyard.
As it'll bring up the catcher. Brownyard batting .280 on the year, made that great play in the last half inning as he takes strike one. Now the 0-1 pitch in there for strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one is low for ball one. Now the 1-2 pitch is lined over the pitcher's head and gets into the outfield for a one-out single. Comets couldn't make a play on it that time, and it gets through the infield for a one-out knock as it brings up the top of the order. Here comes the first pitch to Vilas. That one's low for ball one. For his first time up, he had a one pitch at bat. He popped out to the right fielder. Here comes the 1-0. That one is in there for strike one. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded sharply to the shortstop. Bobbles it for a second. Flips to second for out number two. Comets can't double him up that time. Couldn't field it cleanly, but still able to get one.
Number 8, left field, Ruben De La Rosa.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Ruben De La Rosa, who struck out his first time up. So there's two down for the Desert Warriors and a runner on first as his first pitch is low for ball one. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That one's high, counts now 2-0. The 2-0 pitch is grounded to the second baseman, and blooped there. Cannot make the play. So there's now 2 on and 2 out for Imperial Valley. Comets had a tough time in these first couple innings, fielding ground balls cleanly. This first pitch is going to get away from the catcher. Both runners will take the next base. Now there's 2 runners in scoring position for the Desert Warriors. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Big swing and a miss that time. Counts even now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. And up for Imperial Valley is Jesus Arreola, the first baseman. He struck out to end the inning back in the first. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Rings him up looking again. That is a forced strikeout for Joey Navarro. And he gets out of the jam that time. And the score is still 0-0 as we head into the bottom of the third.
Are you interested in a career protecting people and working with the public during times of crisis? Or do you want to work in a medical setting and help people recover from accidents or illnesses and live a healthy and fulfilling life? If so, then Health and Public Service is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include Administration of Justice, Nursing, Basic Police Academy, Fire Technology and Fire Academy, Paramedic Training, and Registered Dental Assistant. Ready to learn more? To view all of the degrees and certificates in the Health and Public Service pathway, be sure to visit the Palomar Pathways Mapper on the college website.
We are back now for the bottom of the third. Score is still 0-0.
Jordan Treadwell.
So to bring up the second baseman, Jordan Treadwell. He pops this one on a bunt. Throwing to first is in time for out number 1. So a quick first out for the Comets.
Batting ninth, number 1, shortstop Vance Sardo.
This first pitch is going to be high for ball 1 as it brings up the shortstop, Vance Sarder. Has a batting average of 100 this year as he takes strike 1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one's going to be high for ball 2. Next pitch is down low. Counts now 3-1. The 3-1 pitch shows bunt, pulls it back, and that'll be ball 4. So 1 out walk, and it'll bring up the top of the order for Palomar.
Number 7 left fielder, Braden Peterson.
It'll bring up Braden Peterson Cheek, who grounded out to the shortstop his first time, or sorry, to the third baseman his first time up. Pickoff move to first, not in time. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be high and outside for ball 1. This is the third and final game of a 3-game series as Palomar took the first 2 pretty handily. Now here comes the 1-0. This one is lined down the right field line and just foul. Good swing that time from Peterson Cheek. Counts now 1-1. Now the 1-1, and the runner's going. This one is grounded to the second baseman. Can't make the play at second, but throws to first for out number 2. So the Desert Warriors can't double him up that time with the runner moving, but still 2 away, and a runner on second for Palomar.
Baseman, Drake Cobb.
That'll bring the first baseman, Drake Cobb, who popped out to first base his first time up. That first pitch is low for ball 1. These teams faced off here at home on Tuesday. Palomar took that one by a score of 17-1, and they played yesterday, and Palomar took that one as well with a score of 19-11. That one is in the dirt. Counts now 2-0. Palomar's looking at end their season on an 8-game winning streak before heading into playoffs next week on Friday. As I mentioned earlier, they will host the first round of the playoffs. Now the 2-0 pitch. That one's going to be called a strike. Counts now 2-1. Comets have a runner on second, 2 away. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. This one is fouled back, counts even again, 2-2. Palomar's currently sitting on top of the PCAC conference. Now here comes the 2-2 pitch. That one's going to be high. Counts now full. Comets have a 20-4 record in the PCAC conference, 29-10 on the year. Looks like they have clinched the conference, so they are PCAC conference champions. Here's the 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 3 of the inning. So no score as we head to the top of the 4th.
No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We're still at 0.
Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear.
So, it's time to think about college. But what are you going to study? Let us help. We're Palomar College, and we train for success. The transportation sector is rapidly shifting from fossil fuels to alternative fuels. The demand for qualified technicians has never been higher. Our program addresses the current needs of the industry with an eye toward the future. Your new career in zero-emissions vehicle technologies is waiting, and Palomar will get you there.
Are you interested in how language and communication can help shed light on global issues, struggles, and stories? Are you fascinated by building a world where people connect to each other through language, philosophy, ideas, and cultural expression? If so, then Humanities and Languages is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include American Sign Language or English Translation and Interpreting, English.
And we are back now for the top of the fourth. Still no score.
Number 5, right fielder, Ronaldo Montiel.
First pitch is in there for a strike as it brings up the right fielder, Reynaldo Montiel, who had a single his first time up. Now the 0-1. This one is popped up out of play. Counts now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. That one's low for ball one. Not quite the game we expected so far after the first two in this series were extremely high scoring. Just 3 hits total in this ball game, no runs. This one is grounded softly to the second baseman. Throwing to first is in time for the first out of the inning.
Number 10, center fielder, Kenneth Urquidez.
So to bring the center fielder, Kenneth Urquidez, who ground out in a fielder's choice his first time up as he fouls his first one out of play. Counts 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. This one is chopped back up the middle off the pitcher's glove and can't make a play that time. We'll see what they rule that one. Likely an infield single. And the Desert Warriors have one on and one out.
Number 16, second baseman, Angel Puentes.
So they're bringing the second baseman, Angel Puentes, who ground out to the shortstop his first time up. And he's going to check on the runner at first. His first pitch swung on and missed, strike one. The 0-1. Fouled back, strike two. The 0-2 is popped out into center field and underneath it for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up the shortstop, Seth Johnson,
Number 1, shortstop, Seth.
who's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout to end the second inning. First pitch is low, ball 1. Doing a great job on the mound is Joey Navarro. Only let up 3 hits so far with 4 strikeouts. The 1-0 is grounded to the second baseman. Throw to first is in time for out number 3. So 1 hit for the Desert Warriors, but no runs come from it. Still no score in this one as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
Are you interested in a career in the global marketplace where you can own your own business or become a manager leading a business team? Do you want to use your creativity in advertising, marketing, and social media? Would you like to apply your skills in supply chain and logistics or manage budgets in accounting and finance? If so, then business is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include accounting, business administration, business management, management information systems, and real estate. Ready to learn more? To view all of the degrees and certificates in the business pathway, be sure to visit the Palomar Pathways Mapper on the college website.
Are you interested in a career protecting people and working with the public during times of crisis? Or do you want to work in a medical setting and help people recover from accidents or illnesses and live a healthy and fulfilling life? If so, then Health and Public Service is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work.
Catcher Carter Joris.
We are back now for the bottom of the 4th. And up first for the Comets is the catcher Carter Jorison, who's 0 for 1 today with a line out. As his first pitch is in there for a strike. The 0-1 is popped out of play. Counts now 0-2 on Jorison. The 0-2 pitch. This one is grounded to the shortstop. Throwing to first is in time for out number 1.
Number 24, DHA Klubeck.
So to bring out the designated hitter, AJ Klubeck, who's 1 for 1 with the Comets' only base hit. He singled to lead off the second as he takes strike 1 outside. The 0-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. And a great job on the mound for Imperial Valley is George Villanueva. Only let up 1 base hit so far and just 1 walk. Sorry, 2 walks. As he rings him up looking for a 3-pitch strikeout. So it's now quickly two away for Palomar.
Justin Tucker.
As it'll bring up the center fielder, Justin Tucker, who walked his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. This one is grounded to the third baseman, fielded cleanly, thrown to first is in time. So 1-2-3 goes Palomar. Still no score in this one as we head to the top of the 5th. We'll be right back.
So we have anthropology days. Today is the first day. It was pretty much all activities and games, getting people who don't know about anthropology either interested or just introduce them to it.
We're trying to demonstrate the different areas of anthropology and show students that we have a lot to offer and that it can be a great major for a lot of people.
And we are back now for the top of the fifth. Still no score in this one, as it'll bring in the pitcher, George Villanueva, who's 0 for 1 today with the ground out to the second baseman, as he takes strike one from Joey Navarro. Having a great day on the mound so far. Just 3 base hits with no walks and 4 strikeouts. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one is grounded sharply to the third baseman. Throwing to first is in time for out number 1.
Number 17, catcher Nicholas Brown.
As it'll bring up the catcher, Brownyard, who is 1 for 1 today with the single, as he takes strike one. Doing a great job on the mound, getting first pitch strikes. As here comes the 0-1 pitch. That one is inside, counts even now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is popped out of play. Counts now 1-2 on Brownyard. The 1-2 pitch. Swung and missed. Strike 3. 5 strikeouts for Joey Navarro in this one so far. And there's now 2 away in the inning.
Number 3, third baseman Leonardo Valise.
So it'll bring it the third baseman Leonardo Valise, as he takes strike one right down the middle. He is 0 for 2 today with a flyout and grounded out through a fielder's choice, as he takes ball 1 high. Counts even now 1-1 to Valise. And the 1-1 pitch is lined out into left center field. This one is going to be off the wall. And he's now heading for third. The throw to third is in time. What a relay throw from center field. And a nice play to end the inning for Palomar. So the Desert Warriors go 1-2-3 after Valise tries to take third. We'll be right back, so no score in this one.
Hi, welcome to Palomar. We are so excited to welcome you back for the fall 2024 semester. Go Comets!
this morning with the sunrise in my eyes. Just like a new day, a breath of fresh air in my life.
We are back now for the bottom of the fifth. Still no score in this game, as it brings up the center fielder, Justin Tucker. Counts 0-1 on him. The 0-1 pitch is in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-1 to Tucker. In there for strike two. That pitch is just high. Counts even now 2-2 on Tucker. 2-2 pitches down low. Counts full. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. This one is chopped foul. Palomar is just one base hit in this game so far. And the 3-2 pitch again. That one's going to be high for a leadoff walk for Justin Tucker. Sorry, that was Gavin Malcolmson. As now to bring up the third baseman.
Number 18, third baseman, Adrian Macias.
First pitch is in there for a strike. He's going to check on the runner out first. Dives in safely. And the 0-1 is down low. Counts even now 1-1. The 1-1 is hit in the right center field, and this one is gone. And here come the first two runs of the ball game. What a shot that time from Macias, as he will round the bases, and the Comets take a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the fifth. What a shot that time from Adrian Macias. Home run number 2 on the year for him. And the Comets offense was quiet in these first 4 innings. Just one hit coming in through 4. And a big swing in the bat that time from Adrian Macias to give the Comets a 2-0 lead. As it'll bring up the second baseman, Jordan Treadwell. As this one is popped up out of play. Counts now 0-2 on Treadwell. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he rings them up looking for the first out of the inning.
Number 11, shortstop Vance Sarter.
So now bringing the shortstop for Palomar, Vance Sarter, who grounds one sharply. Nice play by the third baseman. Throwing to first is in time for out number 2. What a play that time by the Desert Warriors third baseman. Had to dive for that one. Had to pop up quickly, make a great throw for out number 2.
Number 7, left field, Brady Peterson, cheap.
So to bring the left fielder, Braden Peterson Cheek, who's 0 for 2 today with 2 groundouts as he takes ball 1 high. Now the 1-0 is low for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. It's going to be taken for strike 1. The 2-1 pitch. That one's going to just miss the zone. Counts now 3-1 on Peterson Cheek. The 3-1 pitch. And he thought it was ball 4 that time, but it catches the outside part of the plate. Counts now full. It's 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. That one just misses outside for ball 4. As Peterson Cheek will take first.
Number 36, first baseman, Drake Cobb.
That's the 4th walk of the day for Villanueva. As it brings up the first baseman, Drake Cobb, who's 0 for 2 today with a pop out and a strikeout. As he takes ball 1 high. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Counts even now 1-1. Here comes a 1-1 to Cobb. This one is lined in the left field. And this one's going to be out of here. 2 home runs in the bottom of the 5th for Palomar. This one another 2-run blast. And the Comets take a 4-0 lead in the bottom of the 5th. What a hot shot off the bat that time from Drake Cobb to give the Comets a 4-0 lead. All 4 runs coming in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 17, catcher, Carter Jordan.
What an inning now for Palomar. Had just 1 hit coming into this inning. And now quickly a 4-0 lead as this one is lined to right field. But caught for the 3rd out. But not before the Comets get 4 runs off of 2 home runs. And they lead it 4-0 heading in to the top of the 6th. We will be right back.
So, it's time to think about college. But what are you going to study? Let us help. We're Palomar College, and we train for success. The transportation sector is rapidly shifting from fossil fuels to alternative fuels. The demand for qualified technicians has never been higher. Our program addresses the current needs of the industry with an eye toward the future. Your new career in zero-emissions vehicle technologies is waiting, and Palomar will get you there.
Are you interested in how language and communication can help shed light on global issues, struggles, and stories? Are you fascinated by building a world where people connect to each other through language, philosophy, ideas, and cultural expression? If so, then Humanities and Languages is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include American Sign Language or...
We are back now for the top of the sixth. It's another first pitch strike from Joey Navarro as he's out there for his sixth inning of work. Doing great so far, letting up just 4 hits and no runs with 5 strikeouts. As this one is lined into center field and caught for the first out of the inning.
Number 12, first baseman, Jesus Ariel.
That'll bring up the first baseman, Jesus Ariel, who's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. As this one is hit in the left center field. And this one is going to be off the scoreboard. Or sorry, that one was caught out there for out number 2. What the heck? I'm so sorry. That was a home run. Off the scoreboard. And the score is now 4-1. It's hard to track the ball out here. So Palomar still leads it. But a home run for Ariel.
Number 5, right fielder, Reynaldo Montiel.
Counts on 1-1 on Montiel. He's 1 for 2 today with a single and a ground out. This one's going to be popped out of play. Counts now 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch is popped back this same way. We will do the 1-2 one more time. The 1-2 pitch. This one's hitting the left center field and caught for the second out of the inning.
Number 10, center fielder, Kenneth Urquidez.
And I'll bring up the center fielder, Kenneth Urquidez. He's 1 for 2 today. He had an infield single his last time up as he takes ball 1 inside. Now the 1-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Thought about swinging that time. Probably should have. Counts now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. He's low on outside. Counts even now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is low. Counts now full. The 3-2 pitch is line foul. Here comes the 3-2 pitch again. That one is just inside for a 2-out walk. As it'll bring up the second baseman, Angel Puentes.
Number 16, second baseman Angel Puentes.
Puentes is 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a fly out. As his first pitch is popped back foul. There's 2 gone and a runner on first for Imperial Valley. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Sounds on the outside, counts even now 1-1. The 1-1 is line back up the middle. Diving play by the second baseman. Flips it to second for out number 3. But the Desert Warriors get one off of a solo shot from Jesus Areola. Scores 4-1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
Are you interested in a career in the global marketplace where you can own your own business or become a manager leading a business team? Do you want to use your creativity in advertising, marketing, and social media? Would you like to apply your skills in supply chain and logistics or manage budgets in accounting and finance? If so, then business is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include accounting, business administration, business management, management information systems, and real estate. Ready to learn more? To view all of the degrees and certificates in the business pathway, be sure to visit the Palomar Pathways Mapper on the college website.
Are you interested in a career protecting people and working with the public during times of crisis? Or do you want to work in a medical setting and help people recover from accidents or illnesses and live a healthy and fulfilling life? If so, then Health and Public Service is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include Administration of Justice, Nursing, Basic Police Academy, Fire Technology and Fire Academy, Paramedic Training, and Registered Dental Assistant.
Attention.
And we are back now for the bottom of the 6th. Scores 4-1, Palomar leads. His first pitch is grounded softly to the third baseman. Thrown on the first is just in time for out number 1. Comets had a pitch hitter that time. That was TK Madera. And one away quickly for the Comets.
Number 3, center fielder Justin Tucker.
It'll bring up the center fielder Justin Tucker, who's 0 for 1 today with a walk and a ground out. Tucker shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes ball 1 high. The 1-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. That one in there. Counts now 1-2 on Tucker. The 1-2. This one is grounded sharply and gets through the infield. It'll be a 1-out single for Justin Tucker.
Number 4, right fielder Gavin Malcolmson.
And it'll bring up the right fielder Gavin Malcolmson, who's 0 for 1 today. Or sorry, 0 for... Oh, he had a sac bunt back in the second and a walk his last time up. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and Tucker's going to take second on the wild pitch. So there's now 1 away and a runner on second for Palomar, as that first pitch was called a ball. Here comes the 1-0. This one is grounded to the second baseman. Throwing to first is in time for the second out of the inning as Tucker takes third.
Number 18, third baseman Adrian Macias.
And we'll bring up the third baseman, Adrian Macias, who's 1 for 2 today. Had that 2-run home run last inning to give the Comets a 2-0 lead. As that first pitch is in there for a strike. He has 36 RBIs on the year, second on the team behind Tucker, who's on third. And the 0-1 pitch is low, counts even now 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one is grounded to the shortstop. Low throw, and it gets away from the first baseman as Macias is going to take second. Tucker scores, and the score is now 5-1. Palomar leads off the throwing error that would have ended the inning.
Number 1, second baseman Jordan Treadwell.
They're bringing the second baseman Jordan Treadwell, who's 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a strikeout. This one is lined in left center field, and it's going to get down. And Macias is going to score. And now Treadwell will stop at second with a 2-out RBI double, and the score is now 6-1. Palomar leads. The left fielder out there tried to dive for that ball. Probably just should have stayed up. But Palomar gets one more on the board. They lead by 5 now. One is fouled into the catcher's glove. Strike one. Up now for Palomar is the shortstop, Vance Sarter, who's 0 for 1 today with a walk and a ground out. As he takes the next pitch high, it's now 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is just outside for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there. Counts even now 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. That one is in the dirt. Counts now full. Comets have a runner on second, 2 away. The 3-2 pitch is fouled out of play, and we'll do it again. It's Treadwell out there on second. Sarter up at the plate, looking to get his first hit of the day and driving another run for Palomar. Here comes a 3-2 pitch. That one's going to be high for ball 4. So a 2-out walk from Villanueva.
Number 7, left fielder, Braden Peterson Cheek.
And it'll bring up the left fielder, Braden Peterson Cheek, who's 0 for 2 today with 2 groundouts and a walk. He scored back in the 5th. And his first pitch is low for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded to the second baseman. Throwing to first is in time for the 3rd out of the inning, but the Comets add on 2 more to make it a 6-1 ball game as we head into the top of the 7th. Palomar leads.
6-1, Comets.
So we have anthropology days. Today is the first day. It was pretty much all activities and games, getting people who don't know about anthropology either interested or just introduce them to it.
We're trying to demonstrate the different areas of anthropology and show students that we have a lot to offer and that it can be a great major for a lot of people.
We're back now for the top of the 7th. Palomar leads at 6-1. As his first pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Up first for the Desert Warriors is shortstop Seth Johnson, who's 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a strikeout. As he takes strike one, counts even now 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike two. Now the 1-2 pitch. It's fouled out of play. We will do it again. The 1-2. Fouled back. Still on the mound for Palomar is Joey Navarro, out for his 7th inning of work, letting up just 5 hits and 1 run, 5 strikeouts, only 1 walk. As this one is low, counts even now 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Great way to start the inning for Joey Navarro as he gets strikeout number 6.
Number 23, DH pitcher George Villanueva.
And he'll bring up the pitcher George Villanueva, 0 for 2 today with 2 ground outs. As his first one is going to miss the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Check swing, and he went around that time. Counts even now 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Inside, ball 2. This one is fouled back, counts even now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Navarro. Gets him looking. Quickly 2 away with 2 strikeouts for Joey Navarro, number 7 on the day. And it'll bring up the catcher, Nick Brownyard.
Number 7, catcher Nicholas Brownyard.
He's 1 for 2 today with a single and a strikeout as he takes strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Outside, counts even now 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch from Navarro. That one's low, counts now 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. That one's low again. It's now 3-1 on Brownyard. The 3-1. This one is lined into deep right center field. And it's going to take a 1-hop to the wall. Brownyard will stop at second. He has a second base hit of the day. And a 2-out double for Nicholas Brownyard. And to bring up the top of the order for Imperial Valley, it's going to be the third baseman, Leonardo Veliz, who's 1 for 2. He was thrown out at third, trying to stretch a double into a triple last time and ended the inning. As his first pitch is low for ball 1. Now the Comets going to call time and have a mound visit. We'd like to take this time to thank everybody for tuning in for our first broadcast for the Palomar baseball team as they wrap up their season here before heading into playoffs. We'd like to remind everybody to like this stream and subscribe to the Palomar Athletics YouTube channel. Our next stream will be next Friday for Palomar softball as they will start their playoff run. Unsure who they'll play yet. I believe the seeding meeting will be tomorrow. But they deserve to be that number 1 seed, so it'll be exciting to continue to follow them and see how deep they can go into the playoffs. They had a great year going 36-3. As we're back now, counts 1-0 on Veliz. As the next pitch is low and outside for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch is low, ball 3. Gotta wonder maybe his arm's getting tired. He struggled to find the strike zone these last few batters. After striking out the first 2 in this inning, he's let up a double and now 3 balls on Veliz. Here's a 3-0 pitch. And he went around that time, came out of his shoes. Counts now 3-1. Looks like he tried to hold up, couldn't that time. Now the 3-1 pitch. This one is popped up in the shallow right field. And a nice play by the Comets right fielder to run that one down for the 3rd out of the inning. Palomar still leads it 6-1 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. We will be right back.
So we have anthropology days. Today is the first day. It was pretty much all activities and games, getting people who don't know about anthropology either interested or just introduce them to it.
We're trying to demonstrate the different areas of anthropology and show students that we have a lot to offer and that it can be a great major for a lot of people.
attention pinch hitting.
We are back now. For the bottom of the seventh, Palomar leads it 6-1. And a new pitcher on the mound for Imperial Valley. It's Elijah Seiza. He has a 9.13 ERA over 23 innings pitched. As his first pitch is in there for strike one. This one is lined in the left center field, and it's going to get down for a leadoff single. That was pinch hitter Brendan Shanahan coming in and getting a leadoff knock for Palomar.
Team catcher Carter Joris.
His first pitch is grounded foul. Up for Palomar is the catcher Carter Jorson. He's over 3 today. Now the 0-1 is inside, counts even now 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch misses for ball 2. The 2-1. This one is lined in the right center field, and it's going to get down. Shanahan hitting for third, and he is in there safely. 2 leadoff singles to start the inning for Palomar. They got runners on the corners now, nobody out.
Your attention now pinch hitting for the Comets number 25, Josh Pinnell.
First pitch misses for a ball. Pinch hitter up for the Comets is Joshua Pinnell, batting .349 on the year. As he fouls this one out of play, counts now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded sharply down the third baseline. It's going to get through the infield. 1 run will score. And now they're sending home another runner as Pinnell heads for third. 2 runs will score as he slides in safely for a 2 RBI triple. What a hit that time to leg out the triple and give the Comets an 8-1 lead in the bottom of the 7th.
Center fielder Justin Tucker.
It'll bring up the center fielder Justin Tucker as he takes strike 1. He's 1 for 2 today with a walk, a ground out, and a single, and scored last inning. As he takes ball 1 in the dirt, Counts even now 1-1. Comets have a chance to do even more damage in this inning. Already got 2 on the board. They have a runner on third, still nobody out. And this one, Clip Tucker. And he will take first. Now runners on the quarters, still nobody away.
Number 4, right fielder, Gavin Malcolmson.
They're bringing up the right fielder, Gavin Malcolmson. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his last time up. Shows bunt, but fouls it back. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one just misses. Counts even 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. That one's low. Counts now 2-1 on Malcolmson. One pitch, flied into center field, caught for out number 1. Now the Comets are sending home the runner from third. He'll score easily, and the score is now 9-1. Palomar leads.
Number 18, third baseman, Adrian.
It's an RBI that time for Malcolmson to extend the lead to 8. So to bring the third baseman, Adrian Macias, who's 1 for 3 as the runner is stealing. Throw to second is low and not in time. As Tucker will take second. His 10th stolen base of the year. Macias had that 2-run home run back in the 5th to get the ball rolling for the Comets as he takes ball 2 low and inside. So Tucker's able to steal second, get out of the potential double play. Now the 2-0 pitch is hit in the deep left field. And it's going to be caught. Tucker was running. He thought it was gone, so he will get doubled up to end the inning.
Comets scored 3 on 3.
But the Comets add 3 more as they lead it now 9-1, heading into the top of the 8th.
Hi, welcome to Palomar. We are so excited to welcome you back for the fall 2024 semester. Go Comets!
Woke up this morning with the sunrise in my eyes. Just like a new day, a breath breath of fresh air in my life.
I have a job today in television because of the hands-on experience I received at Palomar College. From the state-of-the-art equipment and diverse programs to the amazing faculty, it's everything you need to be successful in today's industry. Palomar College, learning for success.
We're back now for the top of the 8th. Comets lead at 9-1. They have a new pitcher on the mound. As this first pitch is flied out into left center field and caught by the left fielder for a quick out number 1. As I was mentioning earlier, Comets have a new pitcher after Joey Navarro went 7 innings, only let up 6 hits and 1 run. New pitcher is Michael Getzinger with a 6.48 ERA over 16 2/3 innings pitched. As his first pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. That one in there for strike 1. This brings up the first baseman, Jesus Arriola, who's 1 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts and a home run as he takes ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Ground to the shortstop, fielded cleanly, thrown to first, is in time for out number 2.
Right fielder number 5, Reynaldo Montiel.
It'll bring up the right fielder, Reynaldo Montiel. He's 1 for 3 today with a single back in the second. His first pitch is in there for a strike. The 0-1. Swung and missed for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 to Montiel. Check swing, did he go? They're going to say he held up. Counts now 1-2. Now the 1-2. He's in the dirt. Counts even now 2-2. Two pitch. Fouled back. Two pitch again. That one's high. Counts now full. The 3-2 pitch. Swung and missed. Strike 3 to end the inning. Palomar still leads at 9-1 as we head to the bottom of the 8th.
9-1 Comets.
We can see so clear. We can see so
So, It's time to think about college. But what are you going to study? Let us help. We're Palomar College, and we train for success. The transportation sector is rapidly shifting from fossil fuels to alternative fuels. The demand for qualified technicians has never been higher. Our program addresses the current needs of the industry with an eye toward the future. Your new career in zero-emissions vehicle technologies is waiting, and Palomar will get you there.
Are you interested in how language and communication can help shed light on global issues, struggles, and stories? Are you fascinated by building a world where people connect to each other through language, philosophy, ideas, and cultural expression? If so, then Humanities and Languages is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private, and
We are back now for the bottom of the 8th. Palomar leads it 9-1 over Imperial Valley. Up first for the Comets is Jordan Treadwell, the second baseman, who's 1 for 3 today. As his first pitch, Treadwell thought it hit him in the hand. He's showing the ump, and he will give him first base. So got to show proof that time that he did get hit and it wasn't a foul ball. So the leadoff man is on for Palomar. It'll bring up the shortstop, Vance Sarter, as he takes ball 1. Sarter's 0 for 1 today with 2 walks. So he's just going to throw to first to check on Treadwell. The 1-0 pitch is in there. Counts even now 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. That one's going to miss low. Counts now 2-1 on Sarter. The 2-1 pitch is in the dirt. Counts now 3-1 on Sarter. Check on Treadwell again. The 3-1 pitch. That one's going to miss, so back-to-back walks has started off for Palomar. Sarter walks for the 3rd time today. His 31st walk of the year. And a pinch hitter now for the Comets. It's Christian Greeno, batting .220 on the year. Here's the first pitch to Greeno. That one's low and outside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is lined to left field and caught for the first out of the inning. Now timeout called by Imperial Valley. This last game of the regular season, Palomar looking to get win number 8 in a row. As it looks like a new pitcher will come in for the Desert Warriors. Looks like it'll be Reynaldo Montiel. He has a 10.3 ERA over 27 innings pitched. So he's going to come into this game with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Palomar has a big lead, 9-1. The seeding meeting for playoffs will be tomorrow. Palomar likely to host the first round of the playoffs. So make sure that you stay tuned on all the Palomar Athletics social media accounts to see where they are seated and who they will play in round 1. First game will be on Friday, along with softball that we will be streaming, so make sure you tune into that one. First pitch will be at 2 o'clock next Friday. So a big game for Palomar baseball. They were scoreless through 4 and have really turned it up these last couple innings. Scored 4 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, and 3 in the 7th. And now threatening here with 2 on and only 1 out. It'll be Reynaldo Montiel trying to close this out and not let any more runs up. As we're getting ready to restart this inning, as Montiel throws his last warm-up pitch.
Your attention now, pitching number 5, Ronaldo Montiel.
Now batting will be Brendan Shanahan, who's 1 for 1 with a single and scored last inning. As he takes ball 1 in the dirt, this one's going to get past the catcher. Both runners will move up. Now 2 runners in scoring position for Palomar, only 1 away in the inning. Now the 1-0 is in there to even up the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Shanahan. That one's in the dirt. Evens up the count again. It's 2-2. Two pitch. That one's low. Count is now full on Brendan Shanahan. The 3-2 is fouled. Here comes the 3-2 again. That one is grounded back up the middle and can't make a play. It's going to get through the infield. 2 runs will score to extend it to an 11-1 Palomar lead. So a 2 RBI single for Brendan Shanahan. He's 2 for 2 today. And we'll bring up the catcher, Carter Jorgensen, who lines this one in the right field. It's going to get down. He's heading for second. Shanahan will hold up at third. And a 1-out double for Jorgensen. His second base hit of the game. It'll bring up Joshua Pinnell. He had that 2 RBI triple last inning. This one is going to be grounded through the infield. 1 run will score. They're sending home the second run, and the throw is not in time. And the Comets now lead it 13-1 in the bottom of the 8th. So make that 4 RBIs on the day for Pinnell. As it'll bring up the center fielder, Justin Tucker, who's 1 for 2 today with 2 walks and a single. As this one is lined into the 5.5 hole. Runner will stop at second. And a great rally coming for the Comets here. Still only 1 out and 2 runners on. So to bring up the right fielder, Gavin Malcolmson, as he takes ball 1. Malcolmson is 0 for 1 today. He had a sac bunt in the second, a walk and scored, a ground out, and a sacrifice fly that drove in a run. As this one is fouled back, counts now even 1-1. That one is low to make the count 2-1 on Malcolmson. The 2-1 pitch is in the dirt to make it 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is chopped foul, and I'll make the count full. It's now 3-2. 3-2 pitch is in the dirt, and he will walk Malcolmson to load the bases.
Third baseman, number 18, Adrian Macias.
Second walk of the day for Gavin Malcolmson, as it'll bring up the third baseman, Adrian Macias. He's 1 for 4 today. He had a 2-run home run back in the 5th that really got things going for Palomar. Comets have already added 4 runs in this game, in this inning. The 0-1 is popped back foul. So the bases are loaded now for Macias. He's down in the count 0-2. And here's the pitch. This one is hit into right center field, and it's going to one-hop the wall, gets over the right fielder's head. 2 runs are going to score. They're going to hold the runner at third, and it extends the lead to 15-1. Now 4 RBIs on the day for Macias. And the Comets are just adding insult to injury at this point. They've now batted around, as it'll bring up Treadwell again, who got hit by the pitch to start it off. This one is grounded foul. Here's the 0-1 to Treadwell. That one's in there to make the count 0-2. Comets have already added 6 runs in this inning to extend their lead to 14. Now the 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. They're going to throw to first for the drop third strike, and that'll be out number 2. So Montiel's finally able to get his first out, as they will now call time. Let's see if they make another pitching change here. And they will. So already down by 14, and they're going to bring in another pitcher to try to get the third out of the inning. And they're going to bring in the lefty Rodolfo Gonzalez, who has a 7.83 ERA over 23 innings pitched. He just needs to get one out to get out of this long inning for Palomar. Palomar has added on 6 runs in this 8th inning to make it a 15-1 ball game.
Your attention, pitching for Imperial Valley, number 20, Rodolfo Gonzalez.
So unless something crazy happens in the top of the 9th, Palomar will finish off the season with 8 straight wins and will end 30-10 on the year, as they will head into playoffs starting next Friday. Now batting is the shortstop Vance Sarter, who's 0 for 1 with 3 walks as he takes strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch is lined into right center field, and it'll get down. 1 run will score. They're sending home the second, and he will score easily. It's now 17-1. Palomar leads over Imperial Valley. So a 2 RBI single that time for Sarter. And it'll bring up Christian Greeno, who lined out in this inning, as he takes ball 1 outside.
Left fielder number 16, Christian Greeno.
And the pitch. This one is popped up in the shallow center left field and is caught finally for the 3rd out of the inning. The Comets add on a bunch of more runs to make it 17-1 as we head into the top of the 9th, and we will be right back.
Are you interested in a career in the global marketplace where you can own your own business or become a manager leading a business team? Do you want to use your creativity in advertising, marketing, and social media? Would you like to apply your skills in supply chain and logistics, or manage budgets in accounting and finance? If so, then business is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include accounting, business administration, business management, management information systems, and real estate. Ready to learn more? To view all of the degrees and certificates in the business pathway, be sure to visit the Palomar Pathways Mapper on the college website.
Are you interested in a career protecting people and working with the public during times of crisis? Or do you want to work in a medical setting and help people recover from accidents or illnesses and live a healthy and fulfilling life? If so, then Health and Public Service is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include Administration of Justice, Nursing, Basic Police Academy, Fire Technology and Fire Academy, Paramedic Training, and Registration.
We are back now in the top of the 9th. Palomar leads it 17-1 as they will bring in a new pitcher, Noah Benavides. This first pitch is fouled out of play. Benavides has a 4.26 ERA over 6 1/3. Now the 0-1 pitch is in there for strike 2. So it's quickly 0-2 on your Quides. This one is popped up and caught by the second baseman for the 1st out of the inning.
Hitting number 35, Emmanuel Tabanico.
First pitch is swung and missed. Swung out of his shoes that time. pinch hitter for the Desert Warriors is Emmanuel Tabanico. This one is lined in the left center field. It's going to get down. He's heading for 2. He will stop at second with a 1-out double. Looks like that was his first base hit of the year. And it comes in the final game of the season. This one's in the dirt. It's going to get past the catcher. Tabanico will head to third. Up to the plate for Imperial Valley's the shortstop, Seth Johnson, who's over 3 today with 2 strikeouts. This next pitch is a ball. This one is out in the right field, and this ball is gone. A 2-run shot for Johnson to make it 17-3 in the top of the 9th. That was home run number 3 for Seth Johnson, and a sweet way to end it for the final game of the regular season. I shot to go the opposite way and send that one out of here. First pitch is in there for a strike on the pinch hitter, Angel Solano. Next one is outside. Solano's just 2 for 18 on the year. As he takes a big cut there and misses. It's now 1-2. And a half swing there for out number 2 and the first strikeout of the day for Benavidez. Now 2 away in the inning. This one is outside for ball 1. As it brings up the catcher, Nicholas Brownyard, who's 2 for 3 today with a single, a strikeout, and a double. And this pitch was thrown behind him but fouled off of his bat. So a funky strike 1. That's one way to get a strike. Now it's 1-1 as this one's low for ball 2. This one's high. Counts now 3-1. This one's fouled back. Count is now full. That one's in the dirt for ball 4.
Third baseman, number 3, Leonardo Veliz.
They'll bring the third baseman, Leonardo Veliz. He's 1 for 4 today with a double, but was thrown out at third. Comets need just one more out to get win number 30 on the year. That one is in there for strike one. Palomar looking for the series sweep over Imperial Valley. Took the first two games pretty handily on Tuesday and Thursday. Now this one is line, and second baseman cannot field it cleanly as it goes in the outfield, and a 2-out knock for Valise that time.
Fielder number 8, Ruben De La Rosa.
Gonna bring up the left fielder, De La Rosa, who's 0 for 4 today. This one is foul. This one is low but stopped by the catcher. Keeps it in front of him. Counts now 1-1. That one's in the dirt again. Keeps it in front of him. It's now 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And that one's going to be caught by the second baseman for out number 3. So Palomar ends the season 30-10 after getting the sweep over Imperial Valley. They take this one 17-3. Joey Navarro absolutely dominant on the mound today. Through 7 innings, only let up 6 hits and 1 run, and struck out 7. So great way to end the season for Palomar. They finish it with 8 straight wins as they will head into the playoffs starting next Friday at 2 o'clock. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in to the first baseball broadcast of the season. Make sure you tune in next Friday at 2 for the first round of softball playoffs. I'm Trevor Tanner, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.